wow.
Wicked wild wild. Wicked wild. Wicked wild. Wicked wild wild west. Jim West, Desperado, Rough Rider. No, you don't want nada. None of this. Six gunning this, brother running this. Buffalo Soldier. Look, it's like I told you. Any damsel that's in distress.
Going right
out
into
of
it.
that dress when she
Dude, this is a millennium. This is big
This
wheelie
is
style.
Millennium.
Full circle, dude.
Wow.
We made it from the Wild West to the millennium.
Just like that, dude. 199 episodes.
No problem, dude.
Damn.
It's insane.
Nobody thought we'd make it this far.
But dude, one day when the aliens come to like the wrecked Earth and dig up the artifacts, they're gonna find this laptop and just be like, just listen to it, dude. They're gonna be, oh my god, I can't wait till the aliens.
You
find
excited
this
for
shit.
the aliens?
I can't wait till they find this
Hell
shit.
yeah,
Fucking
dude.
50,000. They're gonna be like, what the fuck were these guys up to? And all they find is the fucking laptop, and they'll be like, holy shit, we gotta bring these guys back.
You think we're gonna get reincarnated by the aliens?
Just you and I. We'll come back as like Indian fucking gods, dude. No Jurassic Park us.
Indian guys.
You know, like how
I mean aliens.
aliens they'll probably find Indian gods and
I was just out in Indian country, dude.
Were you really?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about like Indians, like not Indians, Indians.
Indians.
From India, yeah.
Like computer Indians.
Yeah, computer.
Not like drunk Indians.
Not in yo. Speaking of which, oh my god, I was actually doing a little racist research, dude.
Hell yeah.
I was trying to find out. I was trying to see. I was in a parking lot. Brittany went into Target to get something, and I was just like, all right, I'll wait in the car. And like, I don't know what. I guess whatever we might have been talking about something. And I was like, there's got to be real stats that like prove Asians are bad at driving. And I was like, I tried to figure out like auto accidents by ethnicity in terms of fatalities. Asians are the lowest fatalities, which makes sense because they do drive. No one said they drive reckless. They do drive slow. They're very technical about their driving.
Yeah.
They look like if you look inside of an Asian's car, it's like a fucking boat shit. Like, you know those big wooden fucking
yeah.
They can only turn like 2 degrees like time. So I'm like, all right, so Asians were like 6% or whatever it was, very low percentage of traffic fatalities. Black, white, Hispanic, all tied.
Wow.
Native Americans
Native
coming
Americans.
in hot at like 30 per
Yeah.
It's per capita of race.
Yeah.
Native Americans are by far
Flying,
by
dude.
far the leaders of fucking just dying.
That's
in cars.
sick.
I had no idea.
Well, that makes perfect sense.
You think so?
Number one, they booze hard as fuck.
True.
Most of them are depressed.
Yeah.
Most of them are poor. And they also live on areas where the speed limit's like 90 miles an hour.
That's true.
If they get into any type of accident, that car is fucking exploding every time, dude.
That's true. I feel like they're always driving with like a heavy metal wah-wah behind them, like, whee!
Yeah, dude, Indians love heavy metal.
No, that is true. That like nobody gives a fuck. That's like of all the SJW stuff going on right now. We definitely butt fuck the Native Americans.
The Native Americans,
hardest.
Yeah,
dude.
well,
like insane.
you never see them.
You don't.
I just saw a bunch.
I don't want to see them.
I was just out in the desert.
I'm scared, dude.
When you see them, you remember. You're like, oh shit, my bad, dude.
Well, I don't know because I don't really see them much.
Yeah.
So like,
you never see them here.
Yeah, but that must be like a real hard, like, oh fuck, dude. Wow.
Yeah. I was in Albuquerque. There was dudes like with literally like they have feathers on their hats. Like I saw
Really?
dudes with like feathers hanging off their baseball hats.
And they can do like whatever they want, right?
I doubt it.
On the reservation, they can kind of do it.
The reservation, they can get wild.
It's lit on the reservation.
It gets real lit.
Yeah, because you can't like regular cops can't go onto the reservation.
I bet that's not true.
I mean, if they fucking want to, they'll do
They
it.
get scalped,
Yeah,
dude.
if they want to, they'll do it. But apparently, you're not supposed to. Everything's supposed to go through like they have like a almost like a tribal government, quote unquote. But I mean, if the boys need to get on there, they're going on the fucking res. But apparently, they have to stay off the resi, dude.
Yeah.
They have to stay. I knew
You
a
better
guy
stay out of
who
there.
my bus driver in grade school, son, like chilled on an Indian reservation for a while, and he said it was like they like grow weed and shit, and you can do kind of whatever the fuck you want.
You had a bus driver tell you that?
Yeah, bus driver. When I was little.
You had a bus driver that told you his son grew weed on an Indian reservation?
He said, well, no.
And you held on to that until right now. Till this moment. You were like,
Like-
it's time for me to finally break out this fact I've been storing for years, dude. For
Well,
20
actually,
years.
My bus driver told me his son was dating an Indian chick, a Native American.
Why were you talking to your bus driver?
My bus driver Charlie was like my favorite bus driver for sure. But he,
Why were you talking to him?
I used to sit up front and just chill and talk to the bus. He was the man because we used to get in trouble on the bus. Me and my cousin used to get kicked up to the front seat all the time.
And then it was just time to talk shop
So I
with
think
Charlie.
we were on like a 1 year. Me and my cousin got brought up to the front seat and were put on a full year front seat treatment where we had to sit in the front no matter what.
Yeah.
And I think we had this guy Charlie came on and took over for Cheryl, who looks exactly like
Cheryl,
who looks
dude.
exactly like the bus driver from South Park,
Miss
dude.
Crabtree.
Yeah, dude.
Right? Crabtree?
Yeah. So this guy Charlie, like we were like sitting up there talking to him, and he was like, "Yeah, dude." Like I think it was like the first or second time like sitting up front with him. He's like, "Dude, my son just moved to an Indian reservation. This girl has huge tits, dude. His girlfriend, I'm talking." He was like, "Dude, I remember him doing the hand signs. Be like, dude, this
Doing
bus
the
driver-
hand signs with tits,
for
taking his
tits,
hands
like-
off the steering wheel
Yeah,
with
like,
the kids.
huge tits.
That's awesome.
There was this big bump on Ivy
What
Mills
grade were
Road.
you in?
I was in probably like 7th by then.
Damn.
I was old enough to appreciate like big fat titties.
Yeah, and you should appreciate that Charlie, the bus driver, was like talking to 7th graders. It's like, yo, my son's girlfriend's fat tits, dude. You would love them. You would love them,
He's like, "They
kid.
grow weed on this Indian resident." This guy was cool as fuck, dude.
Yeah, I'm sure he seemed cool as fuck to a 7th grader.
Yeah, he was.
Now, if I saw that guy, I'd be like, you're a fucking idiot, dude.
He's still, dude. There was this bump.
True, that is sick.
I don't know if you have any bumps like this around you, like in the road, that are like it's a legendary. Like if you go over, it's a 5 mile per hour like signs, because if you hit this, you'll catch air in a car.
Yeah,
It's
and
a
then
fucking
bus. That's a catapult,
wicked
dude.
fucking
It's a
bump.
trebuchet.
So we're in the back with my cousin, or we're like in the car. And we're like, "Charlie, dude, you won't speed over this bump." And he's like, "I'll hit a bump. I don't care."
Damn, Charlie rules.
Dude. We're all like, "Oh wait!" Like we realized he was about to do it. Like, Charlie, no, Charlie, stop, dude. He hit this bump. I swear, God, strike me down if I'm lying. A girl went up out of her seat and her head hit the top of the bus. We're like, holy fuck,
Charlie,
dude,
dude.
he was the fucking man.
Wow.
Love that guy,
Yeah, I take back him being a loser.
dude. He hit the fucking Ivy Mill.
If he hit the bump,
in a bus in full speed, and we're like, "No, Charlie, no!" I remember this girl just went bump and flew up in the air.
I've seen videos of that, and it used to be like my favorite thing.
It's crazy.
If you look at school bus crashes, they're like one of the funniest
they
things.
gotta be
Obviously, that's a tragedy on a massive scale, but bus crashes because they all have cameras inside.
Yeah.
Like I think one of the first videos I saw on the internet was like a school bus that flipped on its side, and all the kids just fly against the wall, and it's really great.
There was actually recently like a limo accident.
I saw that.
Like,
20 people, dude.
20 people, dude.
Woo!
Party rocking in
The
the house. It was like, everyone dies, dude.
20 people in a limo, dude. Oh, fuck.
Boop, 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 You got a real good girl, bro. You better fucking. What if it was just the grooms?
Fuck.
You know, sometimes there's a groom side limo and a bride
Yeah,
side
yeah,
limo.
yeah.
It was just imagine if you were a dude and your girl and all of her friends got Armageddon. You're like, dude, it's gonna be so sick, and fucking.
It'd be such a sick wedding. Oh, everyone's dead?
Like 2 of your sisters die, your fucking wife, all of her friends, your aunt was in there with her.
That's awesome.
Holy shit, dude!
That's
You're
some
just like,
fucking biblical. That's like Job, dude. He's like, oh,
Yeah,
my whole
dude.
family just died once?
or half, dude.
That's a good, if I had to pick my fucking dogs or my bitches,
Your bitches are
My
all,
bitches are
all
dying.
Your bitches
Yeah,
die.
dude,
No
easy.
fucking holes.
easy. That's an easy limo pick. Which one explodes?
I mean, to make to make like a. I guess I'm an eternal optimist. Imagine you and all of your dogs becoming single at once like that. It's got to be like, man, this is so fucked up, dude. Week 2, you're probably like, what do you guys want to do? This is
dude.
kind of fucking.
Our
sick.
bitch died. She's on the cover of the fucking
All of our
New
bitches
York
died.
Post, dude.
All of our bitches died.
Let's get nuts.
All of our bitches died, dude.
If you're gonna lose a girl, hopefully she dies.
With all of your other friends' girlfriends, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then it's just party time. Then it's party
Oh,
rocking
my
in the house tonight.
Yeah, dude, I would just I would spend the rest of my life trying to reenact that limo scene with me and my boys, dude. I would just be in limos 24/7, dude.
There was a bachelorette party a couple years ago that did the same thing.
That fucking
Bachelorette party that like burned in a party bus.
What?
Yeah. And it's just funny to think of all those inflatable dicks in there.
Oh,
And that's what you die around with, like dick toys everywhere.
that's fucking horrible.
Yeah, man.
What you up to, bro?
Chilling, dog. Just had a long weekend.
You're bi-coastal,
A lot
dude.
of I mean, you know me.
Yeah, yeah.
This is our first cast, dude. Is this our first October cast? Yeah, it's
It is. Holy fuck.
very spooky in here,
Oh
dude.
my god, I was in Home Depot and I saw the decorations, dude. They were
Did you get spooked out?
There was one that's like, I can't explain it other than doing the thing. It was just like this big spooky silhouette man that had like a little fingers like this. And I stood next to it and went like that. And Brittany was like, what are you doing? I was like,
You posed like you were taking a picture?
I tried to be spooky. No, I tried to just be like, look that.
You were trying to be spooky to your girlfriend.
I was trying to be spooky next to the spooky inflatable thing. And she was just like, all right, dude.
You couldn't match its spookiness.
There's no way.
What do you think the most spooky thing is about Halloween?
Geezer's laugh in the background.
What do you think the most spooky thing is?
Definitely the those little like decorations. You walk by the skeletons that have the fucking red glowing eyes. He goes, meh. That's so spooky, dude.
Yes, dude. The cast is back, baby.
Back in full force.
Oh man, yeah. It was a cool weekend though. I went out to the desert for the first time. I never saw that. That was cool to see.
I predicted you were going to be in the desert. Remember I said that? You're going to drink like how Jim Morrison goes into the desert.
Oh yeah, he said that last.
Drank enough 30 fucking,
yeah, dude.
You drank a bunch of Miller Lights and you fucking.
I had a Monster Energy drink and a fucking Jack's Links and fucking saw Donald Trump in the Mirage. And he was like, what you're doing is cool. Keep it up. It's really sweet. He's like, don't worry, Kavanaugh's going to get in. I was like, hell yeah.
He's already sworn in.
Kavanaugh's the best, dude.
Dude, I can't.
How do you feel about Kavanaugh right now? You fucks with him.
Someone just asked me this. Well, I don't fucks with Kavanaugh because he helped author the Patriot Act, which I'm not a fan of.
You're very anti-Patriot Act.
Don't like
I
it.
appreciate that.
However, dude, that situation, I mean, I'm hearing it from so many people like, fucking Kavanaugh, this country's fucked. It's like, again, dude, I bring it up all the time. This is the same situation the Clintons were under. Bill, multiple rape allegations.
Yeah, except real rape allegations.
Like, yeah, like not even
just
like,
a high school sleeper hold.
Not
He tried to give her the crossface
not a high school
crippler. He got drunk.
dude. Not a fucking. He didn't fall on a girl drunk and be like and try to kiss her. I'm talking Bill Clinton like grabbing ass in the Oval Office and be like, I'm gonna fuck your fucking like. He had like literal rape allegation, sexual assault, and the girls also said that Hillary tried to bully them into silence by hiring
Dude,
private
how much do you
investigators.
like the Clintons?
Not very much, dude. I don't like them. I don't
Who
like
do you
them
like
at all.
more, Kavanaugh or Bill Clinton?
I don't like either of them.
If you had to pick, if one of them, if there were two limos, Clintons were in one, Kavanaugh was in the other one, which one explodes?
I'd let the Clinton. No, you know what? I'd let Kavanaugh's limo explode, and I'd meet the Clintons, dude, and I'd deal with them myself.
You're personally threatening the Clintons on a. Is that what you're doing? Are you personally threatening?
I would say I'd deal with them. I'm saying I'm gonna do anything.
What do you mean deal with them?
Hillary knows what I mean. Yeah, he'll see.
What are you doing?
I treat them like one of their own bodyguards, dude.
What's that mean?
You say like 50 of their bodyguards have died. So now I'm slandering with no basis. And
dude. This is good stuff.
But no, that dude. And then a lot of times people be like, well, you can't tie Hillary to what her husband did. I'm like, but she's married to a fucking rapist, dude. Like, yeah, okay. Maybe she didn't rape the chicks, but like if I was out raping chicks, dude, and someone was like, yo, Shane, you're fucked up for having this podcast with Matt, I'd be like, yeah, fair point.
For sure.
For sure. You can like, well, don't blame me for what he does. It's like, yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, but a podcast isn't as serious as the institution of marriage. Podcast is a much deeper bond.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean they're like Lady and the Tramp and babies, dude. They're fucking just like arm and leg, like
slurping it up. Dude,
no.
You'll like this. I got into your new favorite wrestler's got to be this guy named MVP. Do you remember
Who's
him?
That? No.
He's a black dude in he used to wear like a leather jumpsuit.
That's a lot. You're talking about a lot of wrestlers right now.
Full suit.
Like a leather daddy suit.
Yeah, he was a leather daddy for sure.
Now I'm thinking of like Visceroy. Remember those real spooky black dudes that came down like Visceroy?
I wouldn't call any black dude spooky, dude.
I know what I'm talking about. Remember Visceroy?
Matt called black people spooks.
Remember? No, I didn't.
Yeah, you just
remember
did.
Visceroy? Remember like those real gothic black wrestlers?
What was his name?
Viceroy or whatever.
Visceroy? No, not Viceroy. It was. I know it.
You know what I'm talking
Viscera.
about? Viscera,
no,
dude. It was like 4 or 5 black dudes who like went to Hot Topic and started wrestling, dude. They came out and were like werewolves.
They were very spooky.
Yeah, that was scary.
That was Farouk was one of them.
Yeah, I think he fucks.
They were like the disciples.
It was something. Dude.
Anyway.
Yeah.
MVP he was at the show in Tempe last night.
MVP the wrestler.
Yeah, MVP was at the show.
What's up.
Dude, I was in Tempe last
Is
night.
He a
you
new
know
wrestler?
how I live, dude.
Yeah,
I'm just fucking
Do you even know where you are right now?
Jet setting. I was in New York, drove down to Philly, dude. This is how I live now.
That's fucking sick.
It's crazy,
That's
bro.
insane,
Rock star lifestyle, dude. But after the show, we were talking to him. It was pretty sick. I mean, he won like belts.
Did he really?
Yeah, he had like the USA Championship. He was
WWF.
famous. Yeah.
What? How
MVP,
did I
dude.
guess I fell off after.
You would
Fold.
recognize him.
If I saw him, I probably
You would
would.
recognize him. But we started getting into politics, and he had some interesting. He was like, everybody needs guns. I was like, hell yeah, dude. And then he started talking about how there's going to be a civil war,
Dude.
And he was like breaking down the Second Amendment and why people need guns, and how like when there's a civil war, some of the troops are going to be like, I'm not going to fight against my fellow man, and then the civilians are going to get tanks from the troops. This is just after the show. He was like, great show, man. Within 5 minutes, we're talking about the Civil War, the impending
Holy
deep
shit,
state
dude.
versus civilian civil war.
Holy fuck,
Yeah,
dude.
it's pretty sick.
He thinks it's coming?
He's like, I don't want it to come, but it'd be pretty interesting.
Did you see
Pretty
the fucking
interesting.
guy who kicked the pregnant lady?
The dude that kicked a pro-life lady?
Yeah, did you see
that's
that?
awesome. Yeah.
Did you watch the video?
Yes.
When he goes, oh, I meant to kick her phone. I meant to kick her phone.
Yeah,
it's like, dude, that must have been the ultimate
Try to do a
wah-wahs.
roundhouse?
Dude, you've hit like a kid before an accident. And you're
Yeah.
like, holy, when he kicked that lady over, it was probably like, wow, wow, wow.
Oh.
Imagine like dedicating your life to like being an aggressive male feminist, and you somehow
Kick a
kick
pregnant
a
woman
pregnant lady down
on
to the
camera.
ground. Yeah, on her camera, dude. All the fun stops.
Party rocking's done, dude.
No, dude, that's like
He's done party
who's standing
rocking.
with you. That'd
No
be a
one.
sick. I'm gonna start a GoFundMe for the guy who kicked a pregnant lady. It's like he meant to kick her camera,
Do you believe him?
but he meant to kick her camera.
I believe all men. I think, you know what's funny is that's just as preposterous as believe all women.
It's of course.
Like
it
to
is.
say believe all men, everyone's like, that's ridiculous.
You're insane. Yeah.
But it's like believe all women.
Yeah. It doesn't.
Yes.
Yes.
It's
Well,
like,
that
'cause
also.
women have never lied to me. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I've never.
Has
Ever.
a woman ever lied to you?
Well, you know what's funny?
Probably
No,
not.
Never. The
All right.
funny thing is that
Well, then, yeah, maybe
people
we
are
should.
saying that like believe all women. There was a thing going around on Facebook that was like, it was actually meant to like protect our boys. It was like an ironic take where they had all like the young black kids that got killed, and then Kavanaugh. And it was like, I guess these guys weren't our boys, but the one guy who got killed on that was Emmett Till. And it's like, it's probably shouldn't throw the Till man up on this
Yeah,
Kavanaugh
because we believed
case.
all women on that one.
Yeah, dude. So that's kind of like, you know.
Yeah.
But the classic response to that is like, well, that's very rare. And it's like, okay, then take out the word all. You could be like, I believe women most of the time. Fair statement.
Sure.
You know, if you want. But
Yeah.
it's like,
There was a lot of, I mean, obviously, again, there's a ton of fucking hypocrisy, especially with the Kavanaugh thing. Like, somebody brought up that Trump, remember when he took out that ad for those, there was like 4 black teenagers in Central Park that got falsely accused with rape.
okay.
And Trump at the time took out like a full page in, I think, the New York Times.
Yeah.
Just blasting these dudes
The dudes forgetting.
that were innocent until proven guilty. They weren't proven guilty.
So he
But
was trying to say they were
said
guilty?
they were guilty. He had no idea.
Yeah.
This was a long time ago.
They did it.
But then a bunch of the left was like, oh, you mean we shouldn't just accuse people that are, innocent until proven
yeah.
guilty? Because Trump was like innocent until proven guilty. And they were like, remember when you did this?
Yeah.
But it's like, well, you're doing it right now.
Yeah.
So don't point out that he was fucked up.
Yeah.
Recognize that you're fucked up.
Yeah, you can't
Like
do
the
that.
innocent until proven guilty. You can't be like, well, you did it back
you did it
then.
to a black guy. It's
it's like, no,
what did
you're
he
doing
say?
it
Was
again.
he like, I thought they raped him.
I don't
Sorry.
think there's no way he ever apologized.
He's probably
He was definitely like, they did it for sure.
Look, I know people who rape.
Yeah.
I know a lot of the rapists in Central Park. They were those guys. Anyway. Yeah, that is like a pretty dead to rights thing and be like, yo, bro, how about this? But then it's still, it's like, well, yeah, but
Then you're doing it right now
Yeah.
to Kavanaugh.
dude,
Dude,
and,
the fucking Cav dog is loose, bro.
he's in Supreme Court. I mean, dude, again, he was like the Bush's dogs. So everyone, like, they're all making up sides on this, and it's like, dude, they're all the same it's the same group of people.
And
all
I
doing this shit.
think he was considered moderate. I've been told. I don't know anything.
That's what they said in the newspaper.
I do. I think we also need to always have this
Fact check.
caveat in here that me and Matt literally know nothing.
No, they were trying. People they put him off as like he's pretty moderate, but I think he's
Yeah.
been against like gay marriage
Sick,
all his damn life.
dude.
The guy was asking him like, I forget the guy's name. He's like a light skinned black dude. He's like, I just have to know what is your position on? I know you've done fantastic things to the black community. What is your position on gay marriage? And he was like, Kavanaugh, like, and he just wouldn't answer because he was like, I don't know how it got to that, but it was that was funny. That was the other thing too. People were like, well, even if he didn't do it, he can't. The way he reacted, you can't have a Supreme Court justice react that way. And I was just talking to someone about this today, and I was like, dude, he was getting accused of rape in front of the entire country.
Yeah,
I was like, how the fuck would you react to that?
yeah.
I was like, if someone disagrees with me on Facebook, my heart rate goes up to like 140. I'm like, oh god, and like, dude, if everyone in the country was like thinking I raped somebody, I'd probably cry. Trying to explain myself, I'd be like, I would cry instantly.
I would cry.
So it's like,
Yeah, but I mean, imagine if he responded like stoically. It'd be like, what a fucking weirdo.
if you responded coldly and like, I don't know what to say. People are like, what a fucking reptilian freak.
You would be the first in line to be like, he's a reptile. He's one of them.
I'm not a big reptile theory.
You
I'm more into the
that's
fact
good.
that
You shouldn't be.
country's run by like organized crime, just on a massive scale.
Yeah, that
Which is
makes sense.
when it's like someone would definitely orchestrate this to try to hit each other with like sexual like. I have a brain that's like geared towards like mischievous plots, and if I had power, like this is the shit.
How many mischievous plots do you have?
Fuck, dude, I've
Especially in Halloween season coming up, dude. It's spooky. There's a lot of mischief.
I'm gonna dress up in my Halloween costume and just steal from fucking Target. I figured out from Target too. There's another fucking trick I found out, dude. You scan a couple things, hit pay now, and then the screen comes on. And it'll still beep things, but your price won't go up. So hit the thing, it says pay now. It's like $21. Just go beep, 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 beep. And then if someone really catches you doing that, you're like, dude, I was beeping all this shit. I didn't know I hit the button.
Wow.
But
You're going to put them out of business,
I hung my jersey up, dude. I'm done.
You're done stealing?
From Target, yeah.
Why?
It's not worth it, dude. I can't take that fucking L right now.
I see that fucking watch you're wearing. What is that?
That's my Apple Watch, baby. I had this Apple Watch.
What is it?
My Apple Watch.
Oh, nice.
I've had it back
I feel like
on
you
now.
haven't...
I haven't been wearing it at all.
Why not?
I lost it. I didn't know where it was. I found
find
it
it?
again. So I wear it all the time.
Hell yeah.
It's fucking sick.
Apple Watch is
The
sick,
one
dude.
this is its like best thing. You ping your phone.
Nice.
So that's what I use it for. I use this to find my phone.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's sick.
Nice.
Yeah, baby.
So yeah, it was a sick week. I got sick right away. Which
I know,
sucks.
yeah,
I
yeah,
got
it
sick on
sucks.
Thursday.
Shit.
We fucking flew out Thursday.
That sucks.
and then-
That sucks.
yeah.
Real bad.
I just got over the cold on the way back. I was sick the whole time. It
That's
sucked.
not good.
Yeah.
That's not good.
And then I felt bad because I was with Soder the whole time. Like I was like, he's definitely gonna get sick. We're in cars
Did
and
he
shit
get
the whole
sick?
time. I don't know. I think he's gonna.
He'll catch it.
He'll come down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. That's what happens, dude.
This happens on the road, dude.
That's what happens
Sometimes
on the
you're
road,
you
dude.
catch the bug.
Catch that fucking. Goddamn, we're stalling hard right
We're
now.
not stalling at all. We're
Yeah,
not
dude.
stalling at all.
Fuck, dude.
I had a nice little weekend.
What'd you do?
Went to Crate and Barrel.
You went to Crate and
Went
Barrel?
to Crate and
How
Barrel,
was
yeah.
it?
Dude, I've got into this new this like advanced form of BDSM. So I have I just have a whole new a wardrobe from Target of like good boy clothes. I have like my khaki pants, I have button downs again, just stuff I needed for school. So
Oh,
I
okay.
have like a whole. Yeah,
You went back to school shopping.
I went back to school. I stole a bunch of clothes from Target for back to school.
Oh, you were out of the game, dude. What are you talking about?
This is before I hung my jersey up.
You
on
hung
this
your
one.
jersey
I got
up
a
on-
whole new fucking fall wardrobe.
You're back to school.
And I was
Fucking,
like, dude, I got Urkel clothes, dude. I'm done now.
I
So-
would love to see you in your fucking khakis and button down.
Dude, my khakis and button. It's like my
Wait,
leather
you wear khakis to class?
for work if I need them for work stuff.
Why are you wearing khakis around?
For work stuff, I need
Okay.
them. But I put my new thing now is to put on like my fucking.
What work stuff?
I have a job, dude. I have to work too.
What's your what?
I work. I have part of school is I have to work at a place.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I have to go to like seminars and all kinds of shit.
So you wear khakis to seminars?
Yeah, dude. I have to wear my professional clothes.
You wear khakis to seminars? Do you wear your Apple Watch?
Yeah, I wear khakis, Apple Watch. Dude, it's a new form of BDSM I practice. I'll put on my khakis, my button-down good boy clothes from Target, go to Crate and Barrel with my girlfriend, and the whole time it's as if I'm in like a zipped up leather mask, dude. The whole time, like,
You're just getting
I want
whipped.
to go home and jerk off so fucking hard after this.
Damn.
Dude. Yeah.
That's definitely
I'm
what's
in
happening.
full control right now, dude. I just go home and I'm like, ugh.
Wow. That's
No.
an interesting way to look at that.
No,
Doing
actually-
some miserable shit like that.
Yeah.
And then in your head, just being like, I'm going to fucking come. Oh, get home and beat the fuck out of my dick. Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
say I'm taking a shit in the guest bathroom.
She's
and
like,
fucking
Matt,
jerk
do you
off."
mind if I try this on? You're like, oh, yeah, fucking try it on. Fucking try it on. I'll wait out here.
I just button my top button. I'm like,
Choke yourself with your Old Navy button down, your sleeveless button down, your short sleeve fucking. Yeah.
I'll be right here. I'm like,
Oh yeah, we should check out those fucking gift cards. Yeah. Oh, your mom's birthday's coming up. Let's check out the Hallmark. Let's check the Hallmark aisle. Oh fuck yeah.
I would get a fucking leather leash and just wear it in Target. Like, sure, let's go check out the candles. Like, start licking her feet while we're.
You want to get pumpkins? You want to get fucking pumpkins here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking cum all over this.
I'm gonna fuck those pumpkins.
I'm gonna fuck one of these pumpkins. As soon as
I'm
we
gonna
get
put two
home.
of the pumpkins together and fuck them.
I'm gonna titty fuck these pumpkins.
I'm gonna buy a fleshlight and a jack-o'-lantern.
That'd be sick. That's the ultimate spooky nut, dude. You carve a fucking hole in a pumpkin and put your fleshlight in it. That's a spooky night, dude.
Imagine if kids saw you fucking
That's a-
face fucking a jack-o'-lantern.
That's a jack off lantern, dude. Woo! We did it.
Woo, that was we were in the cipher, dude.
That's spooky,
That was
dude.
the
That's a
fucking
cipher. That's what you get, dude. You wait weeks and then the cast drops and then just fire for like
Damn,
30
dude.
seconds.
I'm like, dude.
We were just in the Matrix.
We were just talking about coming in khakis. So that's what I've been up to.
Wait, was the last time? Did I get to talk about my shower nut on here?
No,
When I hit myself in the face?
I don't think you hit your face. Wait, you hit
I hit myself in the
face
chin
in the
with
shower.
a nut. No. Somebody
I
dear
was
to
like, were
me.
you auto filleting yourself, dude?
So we were FaceTiming. I could have sworn I
But
brought
you were in
this
the
up.
shower jerking off.
She was in the shower. We were FaceTiming. She brought her phone into the shower
Oh, okay.
and got nuts in there.
And you were
And
laying.
I was just,
You were laying on your back with your
Whoa.
feet up on the wall.
yeah, I was in New York, dude. It was a long distance nut. And this is, whatever, fuck it. So we were FaceTiming because
Yeah.
she's young. So you and her are the only people I ever FaceTime that enjoy it. So we're FaceTiming. And then
Love FaceTime.
I was like just waking up and she was getting in the shower. She was like, I'm going to get in the shower.
Yeah.
She was like, maybe I'll bring my phone in there. I was like,
Yo.
oh, all right. So I'm supposed to jerk off like right now. So I was, I started doing it. I didn't ask, just went
Yeah.
straight for the
You went
FaceTime.
straight in there.
It seemed like the right thing to do.
You shouldn't ask, dude.
You shouldn't ask in that moment. Plus, I wasn't like showing my dick. It was just my fat face.
I mean, if someone's telling you they're getting naked in a
Yeah.
shower, I think that's kind of saying like, hey, if you'd like to jerk off right about now.
that's exactly what I thought.
Totally
So then, like midway through, she starts getting a little freaky in there. Also,
She knew
and
you were
she's-
jerking off.
And yeah, I was like, I'm jerking off, right? Like I should,
Yeah.
Like this isn't weird, right? She was like, yeah, I mean, I can see the fucking camera shaking. So it's just my fat face and the FaceTime shaking back and forth of me like smiling. Like,
That'd be funny if they were, like how when you upload to YouTube, it's like, would you like to stabilize this video? And you're fucking-
so then, things go well.
yeah.
And I'm laying on my back,
Yeah.
and when I fucking nut, it nipped
You
my
shot
chin.
yourself-
dude.
you shot
hit
a real
myself in
one.
the chin.
Damn.
On FaceTime.
She saw your
Like,
fucking.
She just saw my face, and I was like,
Did she see your glazed chin?
no. I turned the camera away, and I was like, Jesus fucking Christ! And she was like, what?
Came
was like, nothing?
You should be like, I came on my face.
Fucking hit my face, you bitch. Oh no.
Oh my god.
I just nutted so hard I fucking gave myself a facial, babe. That was so hot. Normally it just drips out and falls straight onto my pubes. This time I hit myself in the fucking mouth.
The worst is like I've done those before where I'm kind of.
sorry to my friends and family
That's
that just
hilarious.
listen to that.
That's so funny. Usually it just comes out a little bit and I gotta squeeze my dick to get it all. Usually half of it stays inside of me and I go about my day.
And if I don't take a piss, I get a real hard boner later. Oh, fuck.
My dick's like a hot glue gun. I I've done it before where like if you that becomes like ingrained in your habit, then like sometimes it'd be like I didn't even feel like jerking off, so I'm just sitting there like, I'm like, yeah, all right, I'm gonna come to. It's just like,
What, you mean FaceTiming?
when you FaceTime.
Oh
jerk
yeah,
off,
it's hard to do that. I think
Yeah.
it's a lot harder. It's way harder than just watching porn.
I'm like, let me get this out of me. Let me
Yeah,
just
like
get
I
it
was
out.
like, come on, dude,
Yeah,
fucking
exactly.
get it. She was in there getting nuts.
Yeah, dude.
She had a fucking handheld shower
way
thing.
More,
I was like,
way more hotter.
so much hotter than
situation,
just
dude,
my
yeah.
fat face.
Like, oh fuck, hold on. Time
Yeah,
out.
I literally like turned the camera. It was like, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ.
Dude, I watched most of Grease today.
You watch Grease?
Black people love Grease, dude.
Black people love Grease.
Love Grease.
Oh, that makes sense.
You think so?
A lot of singing, shucking, and jiving.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking. Well, it's funny because I used to work with these dudes, and like when I was a laborer, I'd work with these black dudes, and they'd be like, "Yo, man, Grease 2 is my shit," and I'd be like, "You like Grease
the fucking
2?
sequel?"
Yeah, so you like good? Yo, that's fucking my best movie. My girlfriend's like, Grease is my favorite movie. I've met a lot of black people who love Grease. A lot of people love Grease in general.
What?
But like, dude, there's a special level. Maybe I'm just like taking it when I hear black. They're like, yeah, I love Grease. I'm like, really? Like, love it. So
This is the rule of two? Did you have two black people? Have you ever heard more than two black people
Nah, it's gotta
say
be
it?
like 6, dude.
Yeah, normally you're a rule of two type guy.
I mean, there's definitely
if you
two.
get
There's two I can
reports-
remember, but I think there's like 2 or 3 more who've told me like, dude, Grease is my. I think I've seen like
Black listeners, let us know if you like Grease. Get on the Reddit.
Please do.
Frankson, get on the Reddit. Tell us
Frankson.
if
Let
you
me
love
know
Grease.
if this is well. Frankson, let me know if you know a lot of black people love. Frankson might not love Grease, but let me know if you know a lot of black people who love.
You
Grease.
think the percentage of black people that like Grease is higher than white people that like Grease? The percentage.
No, but I think it's just surprisingly high. I didn't think like. I just figured Grease wasn't like.
Definitely would have never ever thought a black person would like Grease.
Yeah, it's just a weird, like, you know what I mean? Because
It's the whitest fucking shit ever.
but it is like the greaser white.
The
dudes
greasers are wops.
yeah.
So, and wops border on, back then, that was the closest
Yeah.
television had to black people.
Yeah.
It was fucking
Yeah,
wops
then they
hopping
come out and be
around.
like, I'm gonna go take the car over here, and they like do all that like fast talking shit. But yeah, they,
What do you mean fast talking shit, dude?
Like when they be like, I just watched
You
Grease
shouldn't
today.
talk about African Americans like
I'm
that.
not talking. I'm talking about
Said
fucking
black people do fast talking
no,
shit.
I'm talking about when they like that old Italian like tough white guy greaser slang.
I know exactly.
They'd be like, "You take it over here, babe. Come here, give me a kiss. I'm gonna I gotta go race, dude." That whole movie, I was watching it today. It's like based off of like a hand job this guy got on the beach, and he goes back and he's like, and everyone's freaking out. And I'm like, you go on Tinder now, and it's like you go on a date, and you're like, how'd it go? Be like, yeah, sucked my dick, I ate her ass. And everyone's like, oh, sweet. Like
Yeah.
John Travolta got jerked off, and his whole school was like, tell me more, tell me
Yeah.
more. Everyone freaked out, dude.
Yeah, I was literally just a minute ago being like, yeah, then we jerked off in the shower together and I cummed on my own face.
And I used to work with guys like my old boss. Well, my old boss's boss or whoever he worked with, that it was like a 75-year-old guy, and he
Yeah.
was like, "Dude, you don't understand. Like, if one of us got like jerked off in the summer, it was like talk of the town. Like, dude,
Damn, they were
he's
not,
like,
they weren't coming?
not really,
Not
dude. Like,
dishing out
he was like,
fucking
he's
handies?
like, there was like 1 or 2 chicks in the neighborhood who would fuck guys. The rest of the girls wouldn't do it unless you married them. He's like, it happened, but he's like, it's not like the shit I hear right now.
Yeah.
Like, I was coming in like talking about having sex. I had a sex tape. I was like,
You did have a sex tape out. Where is that, by the way?
I have multiple sex tapes, dude.
Really?
The one definitely got destroyed. My dad found out about my sex tape the one time.
Yeah, I
Fucking
remember that.
Freaked the fuck out. But I got a couple floating
You
around.
still have
dude.
some floating around? In your cloud? Are they saved in the cloud?
They're not in the cloud.
The
No.
deep state's going to get a hold of it and blackmail you.
They could put them out, dude.
You should put it
I'm
out.
killing it, dude.
Put it on the
I'm
Reddit,
fucking
dude.
Killing.
I've
No,
seen
I
it. Dude,
would
I'd
never.
love to see your stroke.
It's
I've heard it. There's a lot of yelling, dude. You're a loud bro.
I'm a loud cover, dude. But yeah, so I watched Grease today. That was pretty tight.
That's
Watching everyone freak out about a hand job, dude. They're like, whoa, hey.
dancing on the bleachers 'cause you got a hand job. That's a funny way to
John
look at it.
Travolta, dude, and the whole time too, like when he would like when Sandy comes back and she's dressed all like, or when he's like the whole time he's trying to bust a nut, like the whole movie, like they're in the drive-through and he's like, please, baby, please, and it's like I'm just laughing thinking about later on how he was like begging masseuses to jerk him. Like how that was Grease. That should be Grease 3.
Grease 3 should
He's on the massage table and he's like, tell me more. But yeah, so I watched Grease today. I've been reading some really sick shit too right now. I'm fucking with
Sorry,
some.
I
You're
got
good.
a very annoying text.
What was it?
My fucking bitch ass roommate Steve in New York.
what?
just messaged me. It was like, "Where is your rent?" I said, "Is that how you ask, you fucking cunt?"
Yeah, dude, you gotta take a time out on that one.
Yeah.
Straighten that shit out.
It's like, dog, I left it in the second drawer in my room, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you.
Yeah, go
You're
take
gonna
it.
sweat it out, you bitch.
Dude.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
I ain't no fucking hoe, dude.
Where's exactly, dude? He's treating you out like you was out turning tricks out on the West Coast, dude.
Fuck that.
Yeah,
I don't
dude.
play. I hate people playing games with my money.
I fucking hate when people play with my money, dude.
Dude, fuck that.
I don't play any games. Dude.
All right, what book were you reading, dog?
Oh, dude, I got a lot open. I got many open right now. I'm
Really?
fucking with Gaddafi's Green Book.
You love Muammar.
Al Gaddafi, dude, he wrote a book. Basically, he claimed that he figured out like a whole other way between capitalism and socialism. That's my pet project right now. I'm trying to invent a new economic system. Pick up where Gaddafi, he had me going for a little bit.
Yeah, for some reason the conspiracy theorists really like him.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Well, he did get like completely politically assassinated.
And wasn't he kind of like a Pan-Africa
Oh, he had the
head of the Pan-Africa type shit?
he had the like Malcolm X fucked with. Like he had
Yeah.
a lot of like the Black Panther type dudes. Like he was trying to like allegedly was trying to bring in like weapons and like they would like put him on a little screen and he would send videos over like, yo, you guys are gonna help me fuck up America. I'm gonna send you weapons. Like we're gonna do this.
Oh, well then fuck him.
Yo,
Dude, he's coming for the US of A?
I think he might have just been.
I'm just a patriot, dude. I'm a fucking staunch Republican
You're a patriot.
patriot. You're a fucking conservative conspiracy theorist.
I'm not. Really,
I'm a very staunch Republican.
I mean, here's my thing. I don't know.
Staunch, dude.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Dude.
I'm not at all, dude. Fuck no.
So Gaddafi's whole point, one of them, he lost me on the fact that like he was talking about like law and how like you can't like the only law you can have is law based off of like religion, and it's like, all right, bro, time out. Like you lost me.
Yeah.
But his whole thing is that we live in a fake democracy because it's like we're split up into factions, and then so like say you're a Republican and the Democrats win the election, you're in kind of like a dictatorship in terms of like there's a thing in government that you don't want in there that has
but that's
technically power over
it's
you.
democracy.
No, he says true democracy is like a people's Congress because it's not even the political parties don't represent you, they represent the political party. So it's like you lose representation because they don't have you have no real power to like sway policy. So his whole thing was like the parliament, the party system. He's like it's a modern day dictatorship that just kind of shuffles back and forth. So he apparently came up with a third way. He's like, I have a way between communism and capitalism. That's my new thing right now is figuring out
What
a
is
new
it?
economic system.
Have you gotten that far in the book to figure it out?
I don't know. I haven't gotten enough. His book's only 2 hours. I'm on an hour through, and I
I
haven't.
have
really,
a live leak video of how his book ends.
Yeah, his book ended pretty
His
badly.
book ended rough.
Well, you know
'cause-
what? You know they let him read that green book at like a UN conference. They're like, all right, bro, you can read your book, and he came and did it, and they fucking stuck a stick up his ass in
And they
his
were
house.
like, all right,
Yeah,
we're gonna let your buddies.
But no, I think I came up with, well, communism doesn't work. Everyone knows that. To have like everyone get the same stuff, and it's like it doesn't work. Capitalism is sick. It works. But my thing is, the whole goal of it is to have, it's like, well, if we all do this, everyone will be rich and we'll all chill. Which it has been increasing the standard of living, but with the population, if 8 billion people live like North America, the world would explode. There's no way it can hold it. So it's like, that's why I'm just trying to do the hard work, dude. Figure out the.
I hope you figure it out.
Dude, I'm reading this other book right
I'm
now.
kind of banking on you figuring it out.
I think I can crack
If you
the code.
don't, I'm gonna kill myself.
Okay, because
So
good.
hurry up.
Good, because I'm reading another book right now called Straw Dogs by John Gray. I think it's John Gray. And he's this dude who's saying that, like, science, human progress is a myth. Like, like the fact that, like, people think, like, they're like, religion's bullshit, I'm a secular humanism, and I like, we're going to use science, and we're going to take control of our fate with science. This guy's like, that's just a spin-off of Christianity. He's like, humans aren't special, and you're not going to, like, human beings aren't going to be able to control their environment.
Humans are special, and they do control their environment.
He's saying it's all fucking, it's a total fucking myth. It's a fairy tale.
It's not a fairy
It's a
tale.
chimera, dude. It's
It's
a total
not.
chimera. And you know what's funny too? This is something he brought up that kind of cracked me up. So you know how people like driving, everyone's like, well, check out technology. Like I can drive and I can get like somewhere in 5 hours. You know that would have taken us 25 hours to walk or whatever.
Yeah.
Dig this. When you factor in if you take a person on the median income of like the basic amount of money, when you factor in the time they have to work for the gas, to afford the car, to pay it off and everything, all the price and time you spend into like putting time in to have a car and gas and insurance and all that. If you take say you take 1,500 miles and you take the time it would take to walk, and then you take the time it takes to drive minus all the time you take to work and afford that car.
Yeah.
It comes out to the speed of walking, bro.
Well, here, let me combat that because I just read a book called The Indifferent Stars Above about the Donner Party.
Yeah.
And cars are pretty good.
And they ate each other.
And transportation that we have now is pretty good.
Yeah, but it's at the expense.
You want to go back to the wagons and walking?
I personally, yes. I told you, all I want to do is ride a horse, dude.
I didn't read that book. I listened to one podcast.
That's pretty sick, though. But yeah, this guy's whole point is that, like, the technology definitely works, but it's all coming at a price of something. And that price is we're just completely destroying our environment. And he says the population of the people, and I never really like stuff like this that much, but he predicts by 2150, if you follow our population, it's similar to like that of like a viral or bacterial infection.
Yuck.
Check this out. But he was like, if it is, he goes, I'm not sold that it is, but if it follows that same bell curve in terms of like, growing and decreasing. Yeah. He's like, by 2150, we'll be down to like 1 billion people. He's predicting like in 150 years, we're going to like have like 6 billion people just bite the dust. Yeah.
Well, whatever. Fuck that guy.
Yeah. I read it before bed every night. I'm just like, oh, God.
I'll be dead. Fuck it.
True. But
unless the Patreon keeps growing, and then you and me are able to fucking
take control of our destiny, dude.
Yeah, dude. If the Patreon continues at this rate, by 2150, you and me are going to be immortal dictators.
We could buy like we could buy like a water filtration system.
Yeah.
And live to like 2157 or something.
We could set up a commune.
Yeah.
Just Shat Nation.
Yeah, we could.
Who would you have in the? Because I know some people that get kicked out.
Deep State is number.
I know some people.
Deep State's number be a fucking 4-star general.
He's one of your dogs, dude.
Spudman, 5-star general.
I don't know. The last thing I think we need is your followers.
I'd have Billy drive the Mad Max.
No, Billy's
your followers
out.
would
Billy's
die,
out.
dude. Your followers would die.
Out. My followers are the fucking dogs.
Your followers would be like, oh my god, the central air shut off.
My followers are pussies. Your followers are retarded garbage men.
No, dude. Exactly. All my little brother would do is put like spikes.
I didn't call him a retarded garbage man.
Well, I don't know who else you're talking about. He'd put spikes on his fucking trash truck, dude, and we'd be just like, I'd have tons. My followers have more guns, more ammo. You guys would come out and hit their fucking AC unit and be like, what the hell, babe? I'd be coming through on a trash truck, dude, just spikes on it.
I don't know.
I'd be hit your fucking thing.
I think we'd be able to. I think my followers would be able to manipulate yours pretty easily.
No way,
we'd just start tossing in some conspiracy theories, and all you guys would start fapping to the conspiracy.
No fucking
I would be able to toss in some conspiracies.
You think you're gonna
about
try
you, and then there'd be some dissent.
I don't buy anything, dude.
I
don't buy. No, I entertain anything. I don't buy anything, dude. I investigate it to the fullest of my capabilities, but dude, you won't catch me on the hook at all.
All right, I don't give a fuck.
I know. You'll catch me real hard on the hook for like 4 months.
No, your followers are the best. Mine would definitely lose. You guys are all tough. No, you guys are tough and like blue collar, and you all have guns and stuff. It's so cool. Because that way, when the apocalypse happens, you guys are cool.
No,
it's sick.
This just reminded me of what you're saying. I went to a party with my girlfriend, and it was like her friends from work, and it was just like I come up, it's just like 10 dudes drinking beer on the porch, and it was the first time at this person's house, so I just bought a bottle of wine as like a housewarming gift. So I walked past all these dudes, and they were like, "What you bring? What's in the bag?" And I was like, "I just brought a bottle of wine." They're like, "Pussy," like laughing,
what?
Like fucking around laughing. And it's like, what are you guys drinking? Fucking light beer? It's like, all right, let me fucking watch out, fucking hard asses. Or
you hit him with that?
No, I just walked by. I would just like walk by. I was like, yeah. I was like laughing, and then I'm laughing in my head. I'm like, they're drinking Miller Lite. It's like, whoa, slow down, renegade. Like, whoa, drinking watered down lager. But in my head, I was just like laughing. Like,
damn, that's bullshit. They did that. I know it's a joke.
It's a bunch of drunk dudes, and they're like, yeah, they were drinking beer, and it's like. Okay.
How old were they?
Wine's stronger than beer.
Yeah,
these dudes were like 34. They were like, they're older.
What a horrible.
I just started laughing. I was like, yeah. Like, yeah.
I mean, it'd be funny if they were like, nice wine, faggot.
That's
like,
kind of what they were trying to go for. But they were trying to go. It was like in a jovial thing of like, pussy, like But it was just I was laughing. It's like, yeah, all right, dude. But in my head, it's just kind of like, yeah, that Miller Lite, dude. You're a hard ass, huh?
Dude, true badasses drink light beers, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Middle America drinks light beer.
That was just funny to me because in my head I'm like, God, I'm such a bitch for having wine. I was like, wait, they're drinking fucking like
Yeah.
summer shandies, dude. It's like fuck these guys.
Anybody that's over fucking out of high school or out of college making fun of what you're drinking is a fucking pussy.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Like Tommy does that sometimes. He'll be like, him and fucking Steve, my roommate, they drink like IPAs, and I'll drink. I don't give a fuck. I like IPAs, but like
right.
if I'm out and I know it's early, I'm gonna get a fucking light beer.
Yeah. It feels
It's
like
cheaper, and I'm not gonna black out.
You drink like 4 IPAs, it feels like you ate like 6 bagels. You're just kind of like, ugh.
I think it is the equivalent of like a loaf of bread.
Probably
it's fucking crazy.
It's disgusting.
And it's always like
policing drinks on like. Be like,
what are you getting? Light beer?
What are you
it's
drinking,
like,
dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'm not trying to fucking.
I'm not going to spend $9 on a fucking IPA right now and black
and then
out
walk
at
around the
4
bar
PM.
and be like, dude, taste this, dude. It's like I'm good.
I mean, IPA is good, but yeah, anybody policing other people's drinks.
I know.
Outside of high school, congratulations.
High school, it's sick. If you're in high school and you're doing it, you're on the right track.
If you're in high school, you're the man.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, I was thinking about this because I think I've always sucked.
What?
Like, remember when
Dude,
you were...
what the fuck?
No, I was thinking because high school, that was definitely me. I was definitely like, chug this fucking
I
beer,
definitely
dude.
did. Everyone did.
I mean, I still
Anyone
do
who was
that.
cool did that.
Yes. But then also when you were a kid, like, your desk was always a fucking mess.
Yeah.
Your book bag was always just filled with shit.
Papers and shit.
Just
yeah.
garbage. Your locker was garbage.
Yeah.
Your bedroom was garbage. Your car was a fucking mess. Like,
my car
and
sucks.
it always was like, remember like the first day of school, you're like, all right, I'm going to fucking be organized this year.
Yeah.
Get like a trapper keeper, like a pencil box. Like shit's going to be good this year. Within 3 days, shit's a mess. And I never got out of that.
No.
Never once has my life been like
Nice
I'll
and
organize things for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
For one day. And then shit just gets ruined.
Yeah, dude, that's the exact same thing that happens to me. I'm going back to school and I'm like, dude, within like 4 weeks, I'm like, all right, I don't really got to read for that class that much. I can just do this, dude.
It's crazy.
You
never get out of that.
It's my stripes, dude. It's just
That's who I am.
I just can't get it together in that capacity. But I'm telling you, I could sit in a class and be like, all right, I definitely don't have to do this stuff. I can just read this. I'll write this thing for that.
And you're
guy
definitely
that
good at that now. You've figued out like what you need to learn and how to pass the test and shit like that.
Well, you read the syllabus and you're like, all right, wait, we only have to write papers. All right, I'm not definitely going to read like every other week then for that class. We have a test. It's take home. Cheat on that. Perfect. It's like,
but fuck those people that had organized shit.
I don't know.
Fuck them.
I don't know how people. Or like I used to hate too when like in class when a teacher would be like, here's what you got to write the paper on. If you want to like write it about something else, like you can kind of just like when a teacher would be like, just write about kind of whatever you want. People would be like, what? It's like, you little nerd, just fucking make something up.
Yeah.
You need a fucking rubric that bad? Well, I don't have any guidelines. It's like, Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, and they became successful.
Sometimes,
for the most part. If you had an organized locker and book bag, chances are right now you're killing it. By their standards.
You're not a renegade entrepreneur.
You're definitely not a renegade.
You're not like a high in openness renegade entrepreneur, dude.
Which is, I think you're a renegade entrepreneur.
I mean, I'm trying to reinvent the economic system of the world. I mean, it's whatever. I'm close. I'm getting close, dude.
Damn, dude. I can't wait for it. Hold on. Fuck you. I can't wait for our followers' Civil War, dude. I'm trying to, dude. I got Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen's with the dogs, dude.
What's he gonna do?
What's Dairy Queen gonna do?
Yeah.
Dairy Queen versus Billy would be a fucking battle.
Billy would fucking.
Damn, that's sick. You love your brother.
Billy would be like Thanos, dude.
That's cool. You love your brother like that.
You think Dairy Queen?
I love my brother. I love my little brother's so
Dairy Queen?
tough.
Have you met Dairy Queen?
Yeah, Dairy Queen's jacked as fuck.
You met him?
Yeah.
Billy would fucking butt fuck him.
I don't know.
Butt fuck him.
Yeah,
dude.
Billy's a beast.
But I never met Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen's like 6'8", black, jacked as fuck.
Dairy Queen's a black dude?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
How's he feel about Grease?
Loves Grace. That was the first thing he said. No, I never met Dairy Queen.
I was like, I thought
I thought he was a quarterback at Auburn at one point.
I just pictured like Ronnie Coleman, dude, fucking as Dairy Queen. I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah, dude.
Like, this changes everything, dude.
Yeah, but you do have Spud, man. Spud's elite.
Spud.
But it's interesting you think all these guys would be a follower of yours.
I'm not saying to be a follower. No, that's
I think these are all.
This
is anarchy.
No, that's
Your
where-
side is very anarchy. I'm gonna have a
Exactly,
tight
dude.
unit of fucking thick boys.
Ours
dude.
is gonna be splinter cell. You
Yeah.
guys are gonna be like fattened calves.
We're
dude.
gonna divide and conquer.
We're the
dude.
foxes on the perimeter, dude. You guys are in the coop, and you're gonna
Please. I
poke
might
your heads
fuck
out.
you up right now, dude.
That would be awesome. Episode 99 was just a fight.
Never get to 100. You'd get one of those fucking wrist locks or whatever you've been practicing on me.
I quit jiu-jitsu already.
Jiu-jitsu.
I was like, this sucks.
When's the
Dude.
last time you jerked off?
Uh,
What's going on, dude? Now that you're in school, you're allowed to jerk off.
oh, I jerk off, yeah, for sure.
All right.
I should actually say this because I saw someone on Twitter the other day being like, my stomach hurts on NoFap. I'm not with
Stomach
NoFap.
hurts on NoFap.
I'm not with that shit, man. I'm about backing up off of porn. Yes, I'm about that.
Yeah.
To try to use it to like chill out, dude. I've been watching. I told you my porn now was women.
I tried to
watching
watch
porn.
it. I thought it's on paper that sounded great to me. I didn't like it.
There's only like 4 good ones.
Yeah,
there's
a lot
only
of them were
4
gross.
good. There's only good 4 women watching porns that are
All
pretty
right,
good.
send me the link,
A
dude.
lot of them suck. Here's what I'm on right
You ever
now.
share a porn link with your friend? I've never done
I
that.
haven't. I thought about sharing this porn with you.
You should have sent
though.
me the link.
There's one I thought about.
I've never shared a
The
link.
only reason I didn't share it with you because I jerked off to it 4 times in a row, and it's like I'm like,
That's your bae, dude.
dude.
You don't
You
want
want to know what
anybody
this
else
is?
to jerk off
You know
to.
what this is?
All right.
It's a girl wearing vibrating panties next to her friend secretly,
Oh, that's awesome.
and she's like, her friend's like watching TV, and she's like looking at a camera and be like, oh my god, fuck it, oh my god, I've got, and, you're like, and then she just like this and shows a spread eagle, and her yoga pants just go and just get soaking wet, and I'm just like, on my bed, just like, dude, it's like. I can't stop watching it.
Dude, post the link on the Reddit.
I will. I'm absolutely
Yeah,
gonna. We're
all right.
about to run a train on this, dude.
The whole fucking squad's gonna jerk off to it.
This might be what unites the factions, dude.
The factions are linked.
This might be the Ark of the Covenant between
Damn.
our factions, dude. We might have this porno. Dude, it's just
Fuck your factions, dude. I hate your factions, dude. My faction's not fat. We're fucking sick, dude.
It's like your
You said
faction.
we were fat pussies.
I said fattened.
No, dude, we're jacked bros that love sports. We love football,
I
dude.
didn't call your faction.
But we
fat.
love you.
I'm
We
fat.
love sports.
My faction.
Your faction loves
All right.
fiction. You
My-
love science
no,
fiction.
My faction is.
You guys are fucking nerds.
My
dude.
faction are strong dudes with love handles. We have strong arms and little bits of love handles. Dude.
Your side is fucking sick, dude. I love your side, dude.
I like your
I just
side,
wish
too.
you wouldn't diminish my side.
Dude, you're the one who started the Civil War.
Oh,
dude.
fuck you, dude.
I'm the North. You're the South.
You got also my side. If you want to do this, my side's the North, dude.
No, I already called the North.
100%.
I called the
No,
North.
we outnumber you
We're Russia.
like 10-1, dude. You have like
No
fucking 5
way.
weirdos.
No way.
You have like 5 retards on the internet, dude. I went out and got Bonfire Legion of Skanks fucking armies coming down,
Yeah,
dude.
but
I got
we're-
the armies.
You know, we fight like ISIS, dude. Like we're
That's
just
fine.
we're just gonna be head journalists. I already put something out there to Washington.
What'd you put out?
You know what I said earlier.
Oh, that you were gonna kill the Clintons. Oh,
That's
fuck.
first. That's step 1. We're not even worried about you guys, dude. We're fucking. I got a handle.
You're not
fucking
even
up.
on our radar, dude. You guys are the JV squad. We're on to a fair one, dude. That's the big time.
Oh yeah.
Once
it
you
is-
get to the big show, like I
that is
have,
the big show.
I'm at the big show, dude. Fuck Matt and Shane's secret podcast.
Dude, I love how much time we spend conversing about like how the apocalypse would go down and like, who would fare
Who would
well.
win? I would be dead.
Who would win the apocalypse?
I'd be dead right away.
I'd
Anything
probably
goes down.
kill myself.
I
No, I would stick around for the apocalypse.
I would follow rules and get killed, for the most part. Like if the government was like, all right, everybody go into this room, I'd be like, all right, I'm going in there.
And you feel like half the Earth is separate and blast off into the atmosphere, and you're like, oh fuck, they fucking left us. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how I'd fare. I'd definitely die.
In the
though.
apocalypse, you'd be all right. We'd all be so different. Like, forget about how everyone acts at all.
Yeah,
It would
just go feral right away.
it
Go
would turn
nuts.
into fucking insanity.
I don't know. You'd have to ditch your fucking bitch right away. Although she's got training right now. She might be a solid bitch to have.
Yeah, I would.
I'll tell you what, baby girl would be. I might kill her
Yeah. Well, you'd be allowed to.
if the sirens started going off.
Yeah.
They're like, we're getting attacked. I'd drive over to her. I'd behead her
I would just
and then
fucking,
just move on.
Nah, I would just definitely pull my patriarchy card and just
Yeah.
beat myself up into fucking just be like, take me back. Fucking save me.
Take you back to who?
We're not gonna do it. We're fucking straight white men. the apocalypse happens, they would come out and fucking like
You
spray
think
us with fans.
The straight white guys would?
Yeah.
Or wait, what? I don't understand.
We would just get preferential treatment in the apocalypse.
You think?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. All right.
I don't know where I was going with that.
Yeah, I was trying to figure it out. I was like, what do you mean?
I got it.
I got it. You said white people are better.
No.
That's what you said. You said
No.
if all
I was
things
actually
failed,
making
straight
fun.
white men would
what I was
be
really doing was just making fun of your white privilege, dude.
my white privilege.
Yeah, dude, I was making fun of fucking.
Please, please, please.
I love.
I sat in the middle
checking.
seat today on
Did
a
you
fucking
really?
cross country flight, dude.
Really?
There's my privilege.
You sat in the middle seat.
Sat in the
You should
fucking
have demanded
middle.
first class.
I was second class.
You
Not
should've-
not. It's comfort, not first class.
Really?
I said comfort, dude. You know
said
how I do.
comfort?
I'm a baller now.
You should
dude.
wear your fucking military stuff and just wait
Dude,
for
I
a
did
first
Legion of-
class to come
listen to
back
me.
and be like, take my seat.
I did Legion of Skanks twice, dude.
Comfort class.
That's comfort class now.
For sure. That's
Please.
pretty tight. What's comfort class
Please.
do?
Nothing. Sucks.
Really?
You just get a. I don't even think you get a bigger chair. You get like slightly more leg room.
That's not bad. Did you ever fly first?
No.
I have.
You flew first class?
Hell yeah.
When?
One time I was at the airport with my ex-wife, and they were like, "Hey, we have extra first class seats. You can
Damn.
upgrade for like $100." And I was like, "Okay."
That's all. How was it?
Fucking awesome.
Fuck.
So awesome.
It's got to be awesome.
So fucking awesome. There's so much room. Like you could fully recline your seat, like lazy boy out. It's so.
Where did
fun.
you guys go? Was that to Mexico? You guys headed down to Sandals?
California, Mexico, one of them.
Nice.
Yeah, I remember we flew first class, then did it again on the way back, and then I was just kind of like,
Wow.
all right,
Now you're addicted.
I'm never doing this. No, I will never do it ever again. It's too expensive. It was like I caught those 2 upgrades, and I was like, this is tight. And then I was like, how much for first class? And they're like 2,000. I was like, all right, yeah. I'm
yeah,
done.
yeah.
Catch me with a couple $100, I might. But-
It's tough to rationalize it when you don't have money.
Yeah, it's impossible.
But
I'm
when you're in
already-
that plane, you're like, I would give pretty much anything to be up there.
It's fucking sick, dude.
Fuck
I
yeah.
was in a nice, like I've seen some of the first class when you walk through and look around. You're like, this is. I was in one that was like you literally could lazy boy. It was like a nice movie theater seat.
Damn.
They had fucking blanket, dude. You lay down. They're bringing sparkling water. It's so fucking nice.
I was sitting in the middle trying to figure out a way to sleep.
Ugh, I can't.
I had
sleep
like my
on this.
hoodie around my neck, trying to fucking use it as a pillow. That
Ugh.
sucked.
My mouth instantly tastes bad on an airplane.
Yeah.
I instantly get like ass breath and then a neck pain, and I'm just like,
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you definitely get ass breath.
sucks.
Yeah, I had it all day.
It's being up in the air. You should get like an astronaut helmet to wear on a plane. It's a
Oh, I had a crazy thing happen because my
What?
sinus, I was so congested.
Yeah.
At one point when the plane started to descend,
Uh-huh.
like I thought I was having a fucking stroke. Like
What?
something in my sinuses, it hurt so fucking bad.
Ugh.
Like crazy. Like it started like it felt like the back of my teeth and then went up to like the side of my ear. It was crazy.
You
dude.
must have freaked the fuck out.
Yeah, I thought I was having a stroke or an aneurysm.
Yeah, on a plane too.
I was like, I'm gonna fucking die on in like Albuquerque, New Mexico.
That's such a shitty thought.
Yeah. Anyway, this thing's reached its conclusion.
Yeah,
I'm
we're at
fucking done
57.
with this, dude. I'm too busy for this shit.
What?
I'm
You
too
mad about
busy
this
for the
fucking
cat.
Civil War?
The Civil War's done, dude.
It's over.
We already fucking bought and paid for it. My dog's won.
That's fair. You guys probably would. We'd probably we'd convince you guys of a victory, but dude, we'd be in splinter cells and shit, and you wouldn't be able to figure out.
None of
who's
you
the
would
head
be
of
able to
this.
unite.
We wouldn't have to, dude.
You think you could lone wolf me and all my dogs?
Yeah, for sure. I could fucking hide in the woods and Rambo you guys.
You.
Oh,
Just
me alone.
you.
Me alone, for sure. I live for this, dude. I just got a gym membership the other day and hit a punching bag for 4 minutes, dude.
It's actually pretty intimidating compared to what I've been doing. Yeah. All right.
I went into I got to do this is my cycle. I always do the same thing where I start working out for a while. I'm like, dude, this is fucking awesome. And then I stop. For some reason, I stop. And I can't go back for like 4 months. I cannot go back to the gym for 4 months. And I finally got a gym membership. And they have this punching bag like in the back tucked away. And it's 24-hour access. So I went in there at like fucking 9:30 on a Friday. Started
Just
fucking...
lit at 9:30 p.m.
Yeah. I was there
Damn.
fucking late, dude. Just pop,
Everybody
pop,
else
pop,
was
pop,
out
pop.
party rocking.
Everyone was partying, dude. I'm just pop, pop, pop.
I was out
I'm like,
partying.
Fuck Shane's friends up, dude.
You're gonna fuck my friends up?
Fuck.
Why would you even say that?
I would never, dude. We're kidding.
I've seen your friends, dude. They're pussies. Fuck your friends.
Fair enough.
Fuck your gay bitch
I
friends.
literally, me and my cousin grew up next. We have a battlement, dude. That like, all we'd have to do is fence it off, fire up the tractors, dude, and we'd be off road. It would be unbelievable, dude. The destruction we could do.
True.
We have septic tanks.
I think you guys would win for sure.
We wouldn't win, dude.
Yeah, you guys are definitely. You guys are badass.
I would. No.
You guys are badass.
I would. You know, in Game of Thrones, when you see like the general just like go approach the other, like go. You know, when you see like Jon Snow walk into an enemy castle, and you're like, Snow, you're gonna get killed. I get that now. I would fully go up to Mechanicsburg and walk and just be like, hello. Fucking just come in.
But you're saying you'd shit on Mechanicsburg now?
I would no. I would come into
What's
there.
your fucking problem?
I would know.
I haven't seen you in like 2 weeks. I come in here, you're like, you and all your friends are pussies. I'd beat the shit out of you guys. Like, what the fuck?
No, I didn't. We're talking stripped apocalypse. I'm pretty sure you were the first one.
I had a
to be
fucking long day.
We
The last thing I need is some fucking bitch talking shit.
I don't know how we got all that.
Damn, dude.
We hit an hour.
I get
dude.
it. Your brother's cool.
Oh, that's what
You
happened.
think your brother's cool.
I said my brother could beat up Dairy Queen and you got mad. Oh, no, you called my brother a retarded trash man and felt bad.
No,
I was
I
talking about your brother. You're like, you're really retarded.
Instantly in my head, I was like, all right, there's a lot of repercussions for this one.
I know where it's coming from.
No, you can. We'll listen. You can rewind the tapes, dude.
I'll take the tapes
You
back.
can listen to the tapes. It started with like, I started the factions,
Yeah.
and then you were like, my side was so sick.
Well, my
Your
side's so naturally
you
competitive.
yeah, you guys are naturally competitive and tough, and just you guys are all blue collar, hard workers,
Yeah, dude.
like driven. You were like,
Oh, yeah.
your side would be worried about the air conditioning because your side's tough. That's what's cool.
I can't live without her. Oh. Yeah, boy.
Fuck you, dude.
Dude, why?
I don't think we're getting to 100.
Why are you so?
I'm done with this
That's
shit.
tight if we don't get to 100 because we fight. I'm all about the fallout.
I'm checking my schedule, dude.
I'm
I
a
don't know
Fallout
how I'm
boy.
going to be able to come back down here.
Hey,
I'll see if I can squeeze you
I'll
in.
go deep underground, dude.
I'll try to squeeze you
You
in.
know I'll go deep underground, dude.
I'm going to try to squeeze you in.
Hey, don't fucking worry about it. They'll go. Yo, did you hear Tinfoil Hat broke up?
What's that?
Tinfoil Hat podcast.
Is that Sam Tripoli?
Sam Tripoli, and he had this dude off the grid, Ryan, and the one dude was like, "Fuck you, Tripoli," and apparently he just left it.
That's what happens when you team up with a fucking conspiracy theorist.
Yeah.
They're retarded.
They're just like,
And
you
they
know what?
fucking-
I don't need this fucking shit, and he just peaced out.
Damn, dude. I can't believe it's over.
Yeah, is what it is.
A good run.
It was a nice run. Sucks we fucking it just-
Right when we got momentum.
Yeah, it
The
just
cast
all
was
fell
just
apart,
getting
dude.
momentum. Yeah, well, that's what, I mean,
It's like all great bands, dude. You know, there was fucking Cream and the Traffic, and just we're just fucking expert musicians.
what do you
dude.
think's going to happen now?
Huh?
Now that the cast is done, dude.
I'll probably start like a mega band.
With it, you're going to join forces?
I'll probably start like a mega. You know those bands that like the super bands,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
form,
yeah.
like Queens of the
That
Stone
old-
Age.
Oh, Queens of the Stone Age is the shit.
Yeah, I'll probably start like a mega band or super band.
Who's going to join you? You got to get
I'd-
Sydney will do it.
Yeah, I guess the kid. I'll probably just go solo. Honestly, I'll probably have like a crazy solo podcast career. Like,
Here, why don't you close this one out for 5 minutes?
I'm trying to think of someone who came out solo and just absolutely crushed it. Oh,
Justin Timberlake.
Beyonce.
You're like JT.
Beyonce. I'm like,
I'm
nah.
definitely Lance. I'm definitely a fucking gay pussy.
No, I'm more of a little monster than anything else. Gaga. That's
All right, we need to end this.
But yeah, baby, what you got?
What do you got?
Not a motherfucking thing. Buy my book. That's
Yo,
all.
tomorrow I have to do like a company's party
Do you really?
in Hanover, Maryland.
I can't wait.
That's
till
gonna be
I can't wait till
awful.
I can't wait till you're up there and you're like, all right, I'm out of stuff, and you're just sitting there thinking like, yo, my this is what weird to explain. My friend thinks his friends could be at my friend in a fucking.
That pissed me off. Fucking pissed me off now. This weekend I'm at the DC Draft House, the 11th, 12th, and 13th. And then the 14th I'll be at Magoobies. So if you're a fucking Maryland Bull, DC Bull, come out. Get fucking nuts, dude. Yeah, other than that,
That's what's up.
it was a good run.
That's a wrap, dude.
Can't believe it, dude. We'll see. I'll try to squeeze you in next week.
We'll see. If not, I'll see. I'll have to check my fucking schedule, dude. I'm like Dame Dash. You know, Jay-Z like took off and Dame Dash tried to hold it down like he was super famous.
Dash is like, I don't care. Leave, dude.
Dame Dash tried to hold it down like he was super famous for a while. He's like, I got a lot of my own shit going on. It's like, no, he didn't. Dude.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait like 5 years.
you
Shane
can have
owes me $15 million, dude.
I bet with interest, we can get it up.
I might Birdman you.
What do you mean?
You're Lil Weezy, dude. I'm gonna fucking tie
think
you
you
up with
got-
some kind of crazy contract.
You could have a sick.
Then I'm
you
gonna
could
tell
have
everyone. I'm gonna tell the world that we're bisexual. You know, Birdman did that. He like told everyone like, yeah, well, me and Lil Wayne were gay for a while. Whatever.
You could, Spudman would be a sick partner.
Oh, dude.
Spudman would be nice. Billy would be fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Billy's so fucking funny.
He really is funny.
Billy's, how old is Billy?
25, I think.
He's 25?
26, maybe.
God damn.
Youngster.
This guy's like bullying me online. He like
Yeah, he
intimidates me. Dude, he like bullies me. I'm like, all right,
He's
man.
up at 4:30 in the morning.
He was, on the Reddit, he was the one dropping fucking hard crumbs on the dossier.
Someone dropped it like hard as fuck.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck anymore.
Yeah. It is.
But yeah, I really don't. But at
yeah.
first I was like, don't.
Yeah.
I don't
and
need to. And then he was like,
That's all he needs to hear.
yeah.
It's just like, wait, what?
I messaged him and I was like, yeah, it is funny,
Yeah.
but stop.
Yeah.
And then he was like,
No.
instantly just like, you're a piece. Like he just went at me and I was like, all right, fuck.
Fuck.
And then I was like, all right, well, if we're going to post pictures of each other's girlfriends and shit,
Yeah. Let's do it.
we can do that. And then he was like, fucking do it, dude. And I was like, well, I'm not gonna.
I don't want to do this.
He instantly was like, fucking do it, pussy. And I was like, what are you doing, dude? I don't want to fuck with you.
I don't want to.
I was like, I'm busy. I don't
wanna
want to
share-
fucking fight some guy in Philly for no reason.
And that's such a funny fight of just taking pictures. This is your girlfriend. It's like, fuck. Here's
Yeah.
your girl. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's, you
I'll
know,
remember to post that vid.
which vid?
That vid might. Fuck, that fucking lady, dude, with the vibrators on, dude.
Oh, yeah, post the vid. Yeah, the Reddit. I saw one
Just a
person.
silent.
We
squirt
lost a
in yoga
subscriber,
pants.
dude. We lost one
What
subscriber.
would it go down to? Like,
210 subscribers. We're at 211.
I think we're at like 220 now.
Phew.
Yeah, so we're steaming right back. Up
Fuck
there.
them, dude. Well, it's been a while since the cast dropped.
Someone might have.
might have jumped ship. Some disloyal motherfuckers.
Someone might have fucking burnt themselves in effigy, dude.
That would be sick. I understand
They
that.
just deleted their fucking thing.
You know what was cool though? Was honestly was going out on the road and having people be like, "The cast is fucking sick."
That wasn't even that. That was like the
Dude,
fucking road.
in
You
New
were out in
Mexico and Arizona, and people would like come up to me after the show and be like, "For real though, the cast is sick."
And the cast is a body of work that could exist outside of time.
That's a fucking statement.
I mean,
The cast is a body of work that could exist.
Yeah.
could exist outside of time. I agree.
Yeah, this thing could this is like Socrates and Plato, dude.
This is.
This is the Ptolemy, dude.
This is Ptolemy, dude. This is sick. All right. Yeah. That's it.
We out, dude.
God bless us. I love you.
Love you, dude.
Oh, we got to fucking brainstorm right now about episode 100.
Yeah.
We got to keep it 100.
We gotta keep it 100 for sure.
What do you think we're going to do for 100?
Probably fight in this room. For
You want to argue in this room? Damn, dude, this is the first time we've beefed in a while.
This isn't even.
I can't believe we're. I'm pissed.
You're really
Listen,
pissed right
as
now.
soon as you hit fucking end on this, smiles off, and I'm
Out of the
fucking out the
fucking-
door, dude. I'm like, post that shit whenever. I don't care. Fuck, dude.
I'm gonna post this right after.
We gotta get one though in the next like week or two.
Yeah, for sure.
We should figure something out for
Yeah.
the live cast.
People gotta understand, dude. What do you gotta do now? What's your next schedule?
I'm
You're gonna be all over the map.
gone until next week
I always get that next week confused. That
to the
means, like-
15th or the 16th. I can't do anything,
okay. So,
but that's right on schedule.
perfect.
And Sunday I'm at Magoobies in Baltimore,
Mm-hmm.
so like on Monday or Tuesday I could come back up.
Figure it out, dude. Don't break your neck.
When do you have school though, right? During the week next week.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. No, Tuesday,
fuck.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But I can always I can squeeze it in the morning or night. So
We should get a hard night cast for the 100.
Do
So
it-
maybe
do it on Thursday night. Do it on a Thursday or Friday night.
next Thursday we could squeeze in. Thursday's the 18th,
This
October 18th.
this Saturday, I got to give a talk about drugs to teenagers.
So
That's gonna be
Really?
lit, dude. I'm gonna talk. I'm
Damn.
bringing in fucking. Oh, dude, I'm gonna. There's gonna be conspiracy theories. It's gonna be fucking wild, dude.
what kids?
There's a bunch of fucking kids in West Philly.
A bunch of young minds in West Philly are you're gonna come in and tell them about drugs.
Yep. I can't wait. I'm doing a drug talk. It's gonna be
Damn.
so sick, dude. West in like a bunch of little high school kids.
Are you
Teenagers.
allowed to divulge any information about like what you're gonna?
I'm not gonna talk about like microdosing and shit. I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
better
keep, I'm
not.
gonna
You
keep
better
it-
not be like, yo, microdosing sick.
I'm gonna keep it 100 though.
You better keep it.
My whole
100.
my drug talk is it's not the typical officer friendly like don't do this. It's just gonna
Yeah.
be like I'm gonna try to figure out like what drugs they do and then just hit them just with the facts.
Dude, it blows my mind
Here's
that
the deal.
everybody had officer friendly.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I thought he was a fucking local where I was
Nah,
from.
dude. It's like Santa Claus, dude. He was
Officer
like
friendly.
There was like 50. It's like the Undertaker. There's been like 50 different Undertakers.
I bet it was like that.
Yeah, He was
You
like
think
a
that
mall
guy's
Santa.
actual last name was Friendly? Or do you think they just called whoever ran Dare Friendly?
Officer? I think it was just Officer Friendly would come to your school.
You think it was one guy?
This is a crack pipe. If you smoke this, you will die.
That's sick. He was harsh.
This
He was
is a-
harsh out here.
This is a nug. Note the orange hair and crystals. This is bomb as fuck. But if you smoke this, you will die.
What would we say when we got arrested? When we got pulled over? What was it? Like the judge was going to be like, oh, did you hold it in? Did you fucking...
We were talking about how we got caught with a bowl in down south, and how the judge or when the cop was there after leaving, I was like, I can have my bowl back, and the guy was like, yeah, dude, take it. And how if we actually had to go to court, the judge was like, wait a second, did you guys have your finger over the shotgun when you ripped the bowl? May I see the piece? Wow, this is custom glass, pretty thick. This is pretty tight. You may approach.
Oh, man.
Did you guys smoke a Newport directly after to increase your buzz?
Oh, shit. That reminds me. Did I tell you a new bit I'm working on?
What?
It's killing right now.
What?
It's me. I'm like, yo, do you guys like impressions? They all say, yeah. I'm like, this is my impression of Allah on 9/10. And it's just Allah calling Osama bin Laden. And
What
like,
is it?
Hey, you guys know how I hate towers? Could you guys fucking knock those down? If you do it, I'll get you guys so much pussy. Oh my God, you guys are actually doing it? You guys are crazy. just that. I've only done it once and it bombs. It bombs pretty hard. Yeah, of course. But then I just keep doing it. I'm like, oh, would you guys do me a favor? Would you guys get like knives and stab people? Oh, fuck, you guys are doing it.
That's so funny.
You guys are the best. Thank you.
Holy shit, I didn't even think about driving a van into someone.
Oh, would you guys get like gay dudes and throw them off roofs for me? Yes. Oh, fuck, you guys are doing it. You guys are crazy. That's so nice.
And you mean to tell me that people in Sourpuss...
No, people like it, but the ones that Sourpuss make it so much funnier to like keep doing it. Like after they definitely are like, all right, we get it. We get the bit.
That's
to just
such a-
keep being like, hey guys, it's me, Allah. You guys, I'll get you guys so much pussy forever if you do that. Would you guys get in a plane and just go fucking nuts for me? Just get on an airplane and go crazy. Oh shit, you guys are doing it? Oh my God.
Holy fuck.
It's just a South Park voice. It's not original at all.
It's so funny.
It's like the devil from South Park.
The funniest part of that is thinking of people who don't like it being like...
I know. That's easily the only reason it's funny.
How funny it is. I don't understand why people are so hot to defend fucking...
Islam.
I don't understand. Like, you trash every religion in the book. And be like, let's pick the most ridiculous one and be like, no, that's so fucked up.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, dude, you can make fun
Hey
of
guys, I know you guys are like hanging out right now.
Oh my God, you're doing it.
Oh fuck, you guys are actually doing it? That's crazy.
Oh, let me know how it goes.
I'm gonna get you guys fucking laid forever. You guys like getting pussy? Go crazy on a plane. I'll get you pussy forever.
Yeah, it's probably fucking... You know, he doesn't
It's
worry.
fun.
He doesn't... That's a no judgment zone in terms of age, too.
You Allah? He'll fucking
when
hook you up,
when
dude.
he comes, you get to fucking heaven, it's just all 12-year-olds, and you're like, bro, whoa, bro. He's like, no, for real.
Yo, dude, 12-year-olds have the best pussies.
That's no judgment
Get
zone.
in here. And you're like, are you sure, dude? He's like, yeah, I make the rules, dude. Fuck these kids. It's sweet. Muhammad did it. Come on. Muhammad knew what was up. 12-year-old pussies. He fucked a 6-year-old, dude. It was crazy.
He let her get to 12. And then it's just Woody Allen's in there, too. He's
Woody
like, this
Allen's
guy knows
definitely
what's
Muslim.
up. This
He's
guy
definitely
knows what's up.
Muslim. His movies are so funny.
He groomed his fucking adopted daughter.
Yeah, that's a sick move.
I mean, good God. This
What,
is,
grooming the seed?
dude, I mean, that guy must have been like, he must have like
Damn.
super Scion mode, dude.
When he the first time he fucked his adopted daughter?
Yeah.
That must have been, look, all praise to Allah, but that, like, with all due respect to everybody, obviously you don't fuck your kids.
Obviously,
Never fuck a kid.
no.
Even if it's
Don't
adopted.
adopt a daughter.
Don't adopt a daughter, raise it hot,
And jerk
then
off to her
fuck
for
it.
12 years, and then
But that might have been Woody Allen's first nut with his adopted daughter. Might go down as one of the sweetest nuts.
Yeah.
One of the sweetest nuts of all time.
He might have threw up.
You think he puked out cum?
It's probably, some people, like, the first time they fucking, like, shoot meth, they puke. He might have just been like, "Ah."
He puked after he
Yeah, he was fucking, he was like, "Ah." This is too good.
All right, I'm late. I gotta
let's
go. I
get
gotta
the
get
fuck
over
out
to
of
this.
here.
God bless you. I love you. Episode 100 will be sick, dude. I
my
love you so
God.
much. I
we
miss
had to
you.
fucking hype it up. I basically hopped out of the cage and khabib'd you, dude.
You
My
Khabib'd
bad.
me?
I'm sorry. I hopped out.
You are fucking McGregor, dude. You love Conor McGregor. I'm Khabib, dude. Me and my followers are Khabib, dude.
I came out. I jumped out.
No, you love McGregor. I'm Diaz. You're McGregor.
Praise the Lord, I was born to drive boat. Feeling like Slash in front of the chapel. I'm lean back with the Les Paul. Shit I smoke is like cholesterol. Spilled dressing on the vest at the festival, the best of all. Had a midget Puerto Rican at my beck and call. Best believe that there was neck involved. Fuck around and almost wrecked the sub. We took acid for 10 days straight up in the mountains. Started running with the stallions. Playing frisbee in the West Indies. Did the tango with my kidneys, eyes open. Now I know just what my kids need. Rockin' very loose pants. Yeah, rockin' very loose pants. Yeah, buried $1 million in the sand by the clock tower. Before I die, take a hot shower. Ride the Harley into the sunset. Ride the Harley into the sunset. Ride the Harley into the sunset. Ride the Harley into the sunset.